Hey guys, Elena here. Welcome to my channel. So I just got gifted, that's the train coming by. Great, we'll just wait for the train. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I just got gifted this matcha from Matcha Love, and I had no idea what I was gonna make with it. But then I started thinking, I haven't made any holiday cookies yet. And then I started thinking, why don't I make some matcha holiday cookies? And then I started thinking, why don't I make some matcha holiday cookies with some mascarpone glaze that has turmeric in it as natural dye? Because that's cool. So that's what I made. Let's get started. For this recipe, you're going to want 3 sticks of butter, cubed and at room temperature, 3/4 cups granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, 4 cups all-purpose flour, scooped and leveled, 1 teaspoon kosher salt, 20 grams matcha powder. I'm using Matcha Love culinary grade powder, which equates to about 2.5 tablespoons. In a large bowl, cream together the butter and the sugar until smooth. In retrospect, I would have used a bigger bowl because I had butter flying everywhere. A chunk got on my computer. It was a great time. But this is the biggest glass bowl I have, and I wanted you guys to get the full visual. Add your vanilla extract and whip again to fully combine. In a separate bowl, combine your flour, matcha powder, and salt. Whisk together. Slowly add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, mixing until you have a sandy looking dough. Just look at that green color. Into it. Turn out your dough onto your countertop and knead the dough a few times with your hands to shape it into a flat ball. You want your dough to come together just enough so it isn't crumbly anymore and it looks like a sugar cookie dough. Cover with plastic wrap and chill in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. Hot tip, you can also make this dough several days in advance and store it in your freezer until you're ready to use. If you freeze the dough though, make sure you take it out about 2 hours before you're rolling and cutting your dough so it's pliable enough to work with. Flour your work surface and rolling pin and roll out your cookie dough until it is about 1/4 inch thick, and then cut it with your cookie cutters. If you don't have a cookie cutter, feel free to use a knife and freehand it. There are no rules here. You can make any shape that you want. Using an offset spatula or any flat-ended thing in your house, it could be a note card, carefully lift up the cookies and lay them onto a parchment-lined baking sheet. They can be close together because they won't spread in the oven because we aren't using a rising agent in this dough. So, haha, lucky you. If you want, you can brush a little bit of milk or heavy cream onto your cookies before you bake them to give them a little bit of a sheen, but that is completely optional. Bake your cookies for 8 to 10 minutes, rotating them halfway through the baking process. While the cookies are baking, let's make our turmeric mascarpone glaze. Start by combining 3 tablespoons of milk with 4 teaspoons of turmeric over a medium-low heat and whisk to combine. I'm using an electric whisk, but if you don't have it, don't worry, any type of whisk will do. You can also use any kind of milk you want. I'm using coconut almond milk here. Transfer to a bowl and set aside. You'll also need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 cups powdered sugar, sifted, 1/2 cup mascarpone cheese, and 1 teaspoon lemon zest. Combine all ingredients except the turmeric milk and whisk until smooth. Next, add your turmeric milk 1 tablespoon at a time until your desired consistency is reached. We want it to be smooth but still thick enough that when it spreads onto the cookie, it's not gonna fall off of the sides. Spread onto your cooled cookies and top with sprinkles if you want. Totally optional. Okay, let's take a bite of these cookies. Already took a bite here, but you know. Gotta take another bite on camera. And guys, the verdict is they taste frickin' fantastic. The matcha comes through not too intensely, just the right amount. The turmeric icing looks gorge and also tastes really good too. I love that it's all natural. And the mascarpone adds a really nice, sophisticated flair. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my page for new videos every Wednesday. If you want to make this recipe, I got you. Just click the link below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Elena and I will see you next time. Happy holidays.